Hello and welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine and today I will be your guide through the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Spirit Animal Oracle is by Colette Baron-Reid and the artist is Jena Dellagrotaglia. Now they have collaborated on other decks such as the Good Tarot and Wisdom of the Oracle, which I have done reviews on both of those, and I'll put links to that in the description box below. So definitely a fabulous collaboration that was well worth repeating because the Good Tarot and especially the Wisdom of the Oracle were really good decks to use. And I've actually just acquired this about a week ago, and I am in love with this deck. So Colette Baron-Reid is as I said, author of several tarot and oracle decks. She's been doing this for quite a long time, but she's mostly into the life coaching genre, and she has a website where she does seminars and classes and teaches courses on life coaching. So I will include her information in the description box below. Sorry, allergy season. So Jena Dellagrotaglia, who has also collaborated with Colette Baron-Reid on several projects, she's a freelance artist that specializes in fantasy illustration, and I will include her website in the description box below as well. So let's go ahead and shift cameras here. So as you can see, we have a nice, nicely sized box. The publisher is Hay House. It was published in 2018. I just picked this up from one of my local metaphysical shops, Mystic Valley, over in St. Louis. So shout out to the folks at Mystic Valley because they're just wonderful over there. And so you get a 68 card deck, 68 cards in this deck, and a very nice guidebook, 204 pages. It is black and white illustrated. Every card has an entry. So as promised, this is an oracle, an animal oracle themed deck. All of the cards are numbered, but they're also alphabetical order for the animals. So she's got a nice chunky introduction here that doesn't get counted in the 204 pages. So you really get more than 204 pages of information there. And she's got some spreads in here. She's got how she came up with her inspirations in here, what animals she chose, what animals she didn't choose. There were some that she wanted to put in that they kind of didn't want to be part of the deck, and so they let her know that, which is pretty cool. That you know, how she uses her intuition to create her decks is fun to read about. She's really a fabulous author. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll read this to you. The spirits residing in the natural world have much to share, and the secrets of their forgotten language are now available to you. So we'll go through this, and I'll tell you exactly before we do this why I like this deck so much, is that each one of these animals has its own unique, distinct personality and a little bit of advice. And I have found that I've been throwing a lot of tarot for myself this week for various reasons. And when I need to think about, okay, what sort of attitude do I need to take about this? And you come up with card 20, which is Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true, especially if it comes up a couple of times. You have to realize that, yeah, there are some opposing things that are both true. Yeah, I've had that one come up. I've had Badger Spirit come up. Bobcat Spirit came up for me this week. And every one of them was so incredibly appropriate for what I was reading for myself. And there's just so much. Yeah, Turtle Spirit came up. Slow and steady wins the race. Yep. I did a reading for a friend and his came up Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings, and it's like, yeah, he's getting stung right now. It's just kind of what's the phase. Anyway, let's look at it card by card. This is great stuff. So let's go through the Spirit Animal Oracle card by card, beginning with card number 1 and Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. Beaver spirit. Lay a solid foundation. Bee spirit. Sweet results await. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Brown bear spirit. Take time out. Buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Canary spirit. Sing your own song. Cat spirit. Claim your independence. Chameleon spirit. Act as if. Cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. How compelling. Crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. Deer spirit. Bring a gentle touch. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Dove spirit. Be peace. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Calmly ponder that. Eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Elephant spirit. Learn from the past. Flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Fox spirit. Think on your feet. Frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. I think that's a cool card. Koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Moth spirit. Surrender now. Mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. Otter spirit. You are never alone. Owl spirit. You see clearly now. Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. Parrot spirit. Watch your words. Peacock spirit. Let it shine. Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Porcupine spirit. Time for a beginner mind. Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Snake spirit, time to heal. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Stag spirit, take the lead. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. White raven spirit, trust in the magic. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Wombat spirit, be at home. Well, I hope you enjoyed our journey through the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Roses and thorns for this deck. I love this deck. This has been really, really helpful, I find, on a personal level, just to be able to, you know, as I'm doing my daily reflections, and I use tarot for that, go figure, just to kind of figure out, okay, well, what's the best attitude I could take in a particular situation? Or how do I need to approach something difficult with someone else? How do I approach a difficult topic? Or do I need to approach it? Do I need to step back? What animal oracle can weigh in on that? And, you know, every reading I've thrown with this has been something that I've really been able to learn from. Now, the way she structured this book is really great because she's got just kind of like the general characteristics of the animal and how that ties into, it's a little bit about the animal, mostly about what's sort of the spirit of the idea, how that helps you. And then there's a protection message of almost kind of the inverse of, you know, if the badger spirit says go out and do, the protection message may be like, whoa, this is not the time to go out and do. But it's pretty obvious when you're asking your questions that you know, I've gotten some pretty profound answers out of this deck. So I highly recommend it for anybody who's, you know, using it for self-reflection in conjunction with their own tarot, doing tarot for other people. This is a fabulous deck. This is a winner. This is an absolute winner. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit like. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. I'm going to follow this up with a reading using the Spirit Animal Oracle and then one of the spreads that Colette Baron-Reid's got in the book. So I hope you will join me for that video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.